I think I might have figured out something nasty. If we take typical 2.6 Hog, obviously it's a very sound and strong strategy. But what if I move the Musketeer over here so that I can now free up the space of the cannon? Because we can use the Musketeer's turret as a cannon. So now I still have cannon in my deck, but I have an extra slot. So what am I going to put in there? I'm thinking we throw in Evo Wall Breakers. And then if we take out the Ice Spirit as well, throw in a Dart Goggins, and then we use Vines instead of Fireball, we essentially now have 2.6 Hog-bait, still with the defensive prowess of regular 2.6 Hog. This might be a little bit disgusting. I am not too sure, but I think obviously we're not going to have a 3 elixir cannon because we have to play Musketeer and then the cannon, but we still have it in there, and that's important. And I think we will absolutely dominate these people because how do you keep track of a Hog, Wallbreaker, and Dart Goggins with my Vines? There's going to be a lot that I throw at these people, and I just don't know if they can handle it. And then my Musketeer and Dart with my Ice Golem Skeletons is just going to pick apart their attacks like they're nothing, which they are. Okay, let's go for an Ice Golem here. Let the Dart Goggins kind of chew through those minions, hopefully. Oh, nice little arrows there. I'm going to go quick Wall Breakers opposite. I like those Skellies there to block. He should not be able to defend those Wall Breakers. And that's what I'm talking about. We already get a nice Wall Breaker connection on both sides, and we got a little Hog connection. We now know more about his deck, which is going to be a little Smelly King bait deck. And he's going to go in aggressively for a pump. So here, he might go Scar me. Okay, he does go Scar me, so I should have just pre-logged. I mean, I knew he had that, but I'm going to go with a Dart here. And if I really want to get crazy, I can go with a Vines on his pump here. I just don't know if he'll defend this Dart, is the thing. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take that. That's fine. So he uses 2 extra elixir there, which is all right. And we did some damage to his pump. That's a little bit scary. So we're going to have to test out our turret here and see if our theory actually works. But I think what I want to do is get an Ice Golem down to kind of tank. And then also if he sends anything away, it will be the Ice Golem. He goes in for a 3 Musk, which is very frightening. I'm going to go for a quick Musketeer turret and then get these Skellies cooking. And I do have my Evo Dart if he wants to attack opposite lane, which it looks like he does. Okay. So it looks like the turret strategy is working quite nicely. That pretty much defended everything. I'm going to go in for Wall Breakers here. Musketeers will pretty much clean each other up. And those are some nice Wall Breakers. Very nice. So the Hog-bait is working beautifully. Now let's guess. What's he going to use here? Probably Bats. No point in Vinesing them. I think I'll just let him play his Bats. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Definitely a waste of Evo Bats in my opinion. I'm just going to go for a Hog here. Pull them back a little bit. Okay, I didn't realize they get 2-shot there. And that's just a nice connection. And we'll see. He might go arrows here, so I'm going to try to apply some opposite lane pressure. We'll see if he gets him down. He does. So now we can go Ice Golem. We can go into quick Hog here. Cycle right back to our Dart. That'll help us clean up this Evo Skarmy and those Bats and literally everything that he throws at us. Let's kill that General, please. Kill the General, please. Okay, very nice. The Dart Goggins is still alive. We can use Wall Breakers here to apply pressure, and then we go opposite lane really hard. And I think both of these towers are now cooked. Okay, not quite all of them, but you get the idea. We'll get our little Dart here. Let's just go for Wall Breakers here. That should actually defend those minions pretty well. And then he just goes in for a Skarmy, which is very interesting. Ice Golem will clean that all up. He's kind of cooked. I'm just going to Vines to keep this Dart alive a little longer. And that is an absolutely disgusting win, if you ask me. We never really got threatened by much. We picked him apart on 2 lanes, and the Hog-bait showed its true power. It's hard to keep track of Wall Breakers, Dart, and Hog, especially when I have Vines to support them all. And we really destroyed that guy. The turret defense was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. He really got his cheeks clapped. Let's hit this guy with the good luck. This might be one of the most disgusting strategies that you can come up with. I'm going to go Musketeer here. I'm thinking about Wall Breakers opposite, but I'd like him to play something like a Snowball first. So I'm going to go in now. We'll see what he's got. Bomb Tower. Perfect. So obviously that's a decent defense for him, but he loses 2 elixir, and now he doesn't have a Hog counter. So I can just go in for Skellies here. Now, I'm going to pre-log this. I just have a little tingle in my nuts that's saying he might throw something in there. Okay, he's not going to. He goes for a Drill. That's a nice Vines, in my opinion, though, because we do get the Hog Smack. I'm just going to go for a turret, honestly. Okay, that was a bad... I should have played it way earlier, but it's fine. And we're down quite a bit of elixir here, especially after I Ice Golem. So I'm just going to have to hunker down, and we'll see what he's got. So it's a Bomb Tower Flying Machine Knight deck. I don't really know what this could be. with a snowball. Oh, it's drill. It's just drill. Okay, so I just overcomplicated things in my little brain. Let's go for a turret. Okay, so that's a beautiful play by him. I shouldn't have gone for the turret. I should have just instead went for a nice counter push. How do I want to play this? Let's go for a hog first. He goes bomb tower. Musketeer snipes down the bomb tower. Goes for a lightning instead, so Hog's gonna get a smack at least. Maybe one more. Okay, not quite. We'll go wall breakers here. If he wants to go bomb tower, that's a -2 trade, and I'll take it all day, every day, twice on Tuesdays. Nice. Very nice. All right, so he's got piggies and drill, which is actually quite tough for us to deal with. Evo snowball is a little bit annoying because he can suck in my musketeer before I can get a turret off. But I think I'm just going to want to go Evo dart, or just dart here to cycle to the Evo. And that's pretty good. And then we can just go with an ice golem here to tank everything. Goes in for a snow job. That's fine. I mean, not really, because he does get fat flying machine damage. Holy nutsack. And then he has an inferno tower. Okay, this guy has such a foul deck. And it actually just happens to be a fantastic matchup against us. Let's get something going. Come on, Dart. Clean that up. Very nice. Okay. Vines here is going to be huge. Where's your flyer? Okay, doesn't get it down. Oh my god, he goes in for a lightning. Let's go for a musketeer over here. Milk got his bomb tower. Where's your bomb tower? Play it if you have a small penis. Okay, he has a small penis. Let's go for a dart like this and a quick hog here. He's not going to get an inferno down in time. If he does, all vines. Don't think he can go with a lightning either. Goes in for a drill on offense. Doesn't get the lightning down. Nice snow job there. Let's hit a little log wall breakers. Okay, wall breakers. I should play the wall breakers first, obviously. But I think we get a nasty comeback, even though he had a beautiful snow job. Okay, no, it's fine. I think what I want to do is go musketeer like this. Where's your inferno? Oh, bomb tower. Okay, get a turret down. Turret's kind of feasting. Okay, turret's locked on. Musketeer's locked on. Hog's locked on. And that's going to do it. Get out of here, you disgusting little schmuck. How does it feel to get shat on that hard after you had a beautiful little start to the game? I mean, you have 2 towers there. 2 win conditions. Like, definitely a wonky deck. But you caught me off guard and you had it. And then you sold because you can't stop the Hog-bait. Hog-bait's too good. I'm telling you, it's a new meta now. It's a new meta that gets unlocked by the the Hero Musketeer. Okay. Let's go for an ICG in the back. I like this a lot. Let's see what we can do here. If I had a bush in this deck, that would be amazing. Okay, Ice Wizard and Skellies. So maybe he's out of wall breaker counters, but he could have like a cannon or that. That sucks. All right, so he's a ton of stuff to deal with that. Let's go for a dart like this, quick log. And I'm just going to kind of go in aggressively here. And I like that the dart's on this right lane, which is why I put it there. I'm just going to vines here. I think that's some fat value, if I do say so myself, which I just did. I like this. Maybe instead of vines, I should have went with a turret. It looks like this is still working out quite nicely, though. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. He got good damage as well, so this is going to be tough. I really can't defend pigs that well because to spend the 7 elixirs is tough. And okay, that's a lot. I think I'm going to push here pretty hard. Yeah, because let's think about it. He goes Spear Hut, I go Dart. He could Barb Barrel here, but I don't know if he'll get it down. Now he does, but he can't go with his Hut, so that's absolutely perfect. Okay, great call to attack aggressively there. Ghost goes down as well, so we have nothing to worry about here on defense. I'll probably just go Musketeer and Vines if he goes in for Piggies, which is completely fine by me. Or I could try to get my cannon down quickly. It kind of just depends on timing. I also do have Wall Breakers here. Let's actually just go Musketeer, Log, Skellies. That seems to be a little bit, I don't know. I don't know if that's better or not, but whatever. It's what I decided. And then let's just go in for a Hog here. And then right as he gets distracted, I go with quick Wall Breakers opposite. It's tough to defend this, but he might get a Spear Hut down. He does, but on the wrong side. Ice Wizard's not going to defend. We just destroyed him. Oh, wait. Quick Icy. Come on. Get down, Icy. Very nice. Oh, okay. The poison should kill all that stuff. Let's get a quick Log down. Very nice. And let's just give him one of these. Quick Hog Rider here. We'll see if he gets a Spear Hut. Interesting. Okay, that's just going to destroy me. At least Hog's going to take that tower. And I think I'll just let that go. Go with a Musketeer right about here. Let's go with this. He might go Ice Wizard or Ice Spirit. So I'm just going to tank with a... Yeah, that's perfect. That's big connection there. And then I can also go for a Pocket Dart, which I will do immediately because I just don't think he defends it. And I'm pretty sure it takes pretty much the whole tower. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Let's go to Musketeer down here. So defending his piggies is tough, but I'm keeping my musketeers stacked now, which is really giving me an advantage. And then I can just, okay, he goes for a lightning. That's way too aggressive. And the piggies were aggressive too. The musketeer actually survived, so it's helping to snipe. And that's just an easy little win there. Get out of here, you little schmuck. Piggies should be one of the hardest win conditions for us to deal with. But my golly, are we waffle stomping every little pig that we see. It's just too easy. Get out of here. All right, Robin. Let's see what you have in store for us. So, okay, that just calls for a hog rider. I should have played that a lot better, but whatever. I'm going to let that connect. I don't like this. I just didn't have a good starting hand, really. Let's go for a cheeky ice golem like this. Hopefully it kites perfectly. Okay, that's actually good. Let's get a dart down. Oh, no way. Okay. My dart just needed a little more time to chew through that magic archer. But I just have made some bad plays here, but we should be all right. I don't even want a turret. I'll just go with another defensive hog, and his P.E.K.K.A.'s going to get a shot. All right, let me just sort out my cycle, buddy, and then you're absolutely munched. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go wall breakers here. Now, if he goes bandit, that could be a big issue. Let's kill that ghost. Wall breakers both connect. Goes in for that. Let's see if he gets a zap down. That's going to connect, but then I have to get skellies in here. We'll see if he zaps. That could be a gross zap. Okay, not going to get the zap down. So this is fine. That's not so fine. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy has gotten so extremely lucky with just my opening cycle, and I've never really recovered from it. But I think we can now. So I think I'll be all right from here on out. That's a weird zap. It's not really going to do much. Should have just probably absorbed that damage. Just go ice golem here. The longer I cling on to this tower, the better. There's a good chance he has a lightning. Okay, so we're going to give up the tower right about now. Let's go skellies here to maybe tank a little bit for the dart. Wow, he gets the tower, and he kills the dart. Swear he's so lucky. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Robin. You can lick me where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, so I'm going same lane against P.E.K.K.A. with Hog-bait, which is just not ideal in any way. Okay, let's go for this. Let's just get a quick hog down. He probably goes P.E.K.K.A. Okay, that's a dookie bandit, you little schmuck. Let's go for a quick turret. That's just going to absorb and then defend. Okay, I actually defended my hog there quite nicely. Let's get a quick icy G down. Let's get this. Let's go for quick ball breakers here. I could go for another turret, but not yet. Okay, actually, never mind. Wall breakers got defended. I'm going to go for a hog here. If he goes P.E.K.K.A., I'll vines. Okay, I'm going to vines that. I don't think he's expecting me to take that tower like that. Ooh, that's not good for him. Oh, get out of here, Robin. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. And then we can just hit this. Now this opens up a bunch of pocket plays for us. Let's get skellies down, maybe. Okay, that's fine. I'm going for a hog here just to tank for the magic archer more than anything. Nice skellies over there. Dart's probably going to get shredded. Hog is putting in work. He's going to get a little chip here. It is what it is. Or maybe not so much. Okay, that's good. And I could make a little... I'm just going to go wall breakers here. Get an icy G down. And then I'm just going to go kind of all out. And then I'm going to vines this. That's pretty good. And I think we got it. Aww. Remember that massive lead that you got? Because you had the best opening hand and I had the worst? I do. I didn't like it. But now I like it because I destroyed you. Hog-bait's nasty. Hog-bait is nasty. I also think I could see a world... Now, just hear me out here. I could see a world where I take out the log and I put in an E-Spirit. Which is rough. When Vines is your only spell, it's super rough. But then I could also put in a bush. And I could have real serious Hog-bait. That could be disgusting. Alright, this guy looks like he has a nice little matchup here. But we shall see. I like the Musketeer. We'll see if he goes ability. He goes for a poison instead. Okay, I'm just going to let that fizzle out. And then we'll go Ball Breakers opposite. Gets his skellies down, but not well placed. And that's going to be a nice connection. Okay, so we take the lead. Just with one little Wall Breakers. So he's not expecting Wall Breakers in a 2.6 deck. Okay, that's a waste of Elixir. He is cycling his Evo, though. I saw that. So the question is, why do you have an Evo Baby Dragon? Okay, let's go for this. That way, if he goes with his Spear Hut, Dark Goggins is there. That's perfect. Interesting Knight. I might as well just log here. I mean, no one cares about that. What are you even doing, buddy? Skellies, bring that knight back. That's actually perfect. I'm going to go ball breakers opposite right as he goes in for that. Now he can get Skellies down, but they'll just die. And that's just a fat connection. So now we have 2 lanes to work with. Maybe I should have waited and then just played wall breakers on the left. Probably could have been smart, but I like what's happening so far. I like this a lot. Let's just cheer in his face. Okay. So that, if you didn't know, is a musketeer. So we're going to go hog opposite. Go with your spear hut if you have a small penis. Okay. He still has a small penis. Trust me. I saw it. And I think we can just let those skellies go. I'm going to go musketeer here. Ice golem here. Interesting. Let's just load up with a turret here. Okay. So knight graveyard seems to be pretty popular. Man, that turret shoots quick. It doesn't have as much range as a musket, though. Okay, let's get a log down. Oh, that thing's eating. All right, and then he's just going to probably get skellies down, so that's going to be a good defense for him. Or not. Okay, goes for the spear hut. That's actually perfect. So let's get a dart down like this. He's going to go knight, or he's probably going to bar barrel that. But then when he goes knight, then I just vines. Oh, that's a musketeer. That's even better. Okay, perfect. So that's a lot of hog damage. One more hit. Not quite, but it's good. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Let's go Icy G here. Let's just get a dart down. Let's get skellies like this. He wants to graveyard, yeah, so let's quickly do that. I like what's happening here. Oh, I have to log. What am I doing? Okay. Dart should survive. Very nice. And let's go for a wall breakers over here. This should be a nice push here on the left. I think he might have some trouble defending it. Yeah, it looks like he is. And I can also just outcycle this spear hut, I believe. So that's going to be what I go for. Just outcycle the spear hut. And then get Evo wall breakers on the left. And I think this just connects on both lanes for huge damage. I will just vines that. I don't know if it's worth it, because I could have just stuck to the left. You know what? That seems worth it to me. And now our friend here is in a bit of trouble. He's going to go for the ability. I am just going to log. That's a nasty kite. Don't even want to vines here. I could put wall breakers in there as well. Okay, the ability kind of did nothing there. I'm going to go ball breakers over here. Just apply some nice pressure. Okay, interesting. This is we're in a tough spot here. I'm not gonna lie, we're in a tough little spot. I think I just want to kind of attack here, get skellies down here, go for wall breakers, and then pre-log his skeletons. Has to go skeletons, and if he doesn't, it's game over. Okay, beautiful. He had a couple little graveyards in there that tickled me a little bit, but we did majority of the tickling. And I really like this strategy. I think I'm going to waffle stomp this guy, and then I'm going to try my little bush strat, and we're just going to see how that feels. And then I'll let you guys go. But I don't know. This is a little bit scary, if you were to ask me. A little bit scary what Hog-bait can do in the meta now that we have musketeers with turrets. All right, I'm actually just going to let the bottom goblin go, because it would take the hog anyway, so... All right, that was, once again, just, I swear I'm getting so unlucky with my cycles. What if I just do this? That way, okay, that was just bad. We still get musketeer damage, so I'll take it, but I could have popped a turret there as well. All right, whatever. We're good. Nice turret. Well played, man. That's just hilarious. I love that. God, that makes me happy. I don't know if he meant to upgrade his mini P.E.K.K.A, but I feel like it was already dead by then, so I don't know what this schmuck's doing. He's also playing Hog-bait if you think about it. But we didn't have our log, of course. And I feel like we didn't have anything to defend that first push. Now I'm ready. If he wants to do that again, he can be my guest. Let's get Skellies planted here. I don't think he has mini P.E.K.K.A back in hand, so I'm just going to go in for this. He's probably going to load up a big push, which is fine because I can just musketeer and turret, and we should be all right, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, now that's interesting. I was not expecting a little schmuck of a card like that. I'm just going to quickly turret here and log. That's great timing on the log. Ice Golem here to tank, hopefully. Nice. And it'll probably take out some skeletons as well with the death damage. And that opens up the Witch, and now we just destroy it. That's pretty good. And I can go Ball Breakers here. He might have to, like, mini P.E.K.K.A on the Wall Breakers, and then my Musketeer will kill a lot of the mini P.E.K.K.A. Or Valkyrie in this case, which is fine. Okay, so now is a scenario where I can defend a Valkyrie with my Hog. He goes mini P.E.K.K.A. I defend the mini P.E.K.K.A with my skeletons, and then we just get a hit for 1 elixir, pretty much, which is fine by me. And we'll see if he goes ability. It might even actually pay for these skeletons, or I'll have to dart. But either way, I think we're fine. Do I still have to defend that? I feel like I do. Okay, that's completely fine by me. And then we can go in for this, and I can swing this opposite because I just don't see a world where he can defend both of these lanes well. Oh, yeah, so he just gives up the one lane. Dark Goggins kills his entire witch, and he needed that witch to counter push. So now I can go with this. I think a little Skelly Surround is in order. Quick little Ice Golem as well, and then the Evo Dart. And if he wants to go with anything else, I just Vines it all. That's actually fantastic arrows, but I'll just quickly Cannon. Oh, it's so good. Cannons are killing each other, and then I can just rip a log here. Everything gets defended, and that's going to be an easy little win for us. I mean, little buddy just stood no chance at all. The fact that we can go in with Evo wall breakers and all that stuff on the right lane, and then fully distract him on the left with a Hog, it's too much pressure. And Hog, the problem with Hog is usually if they have multiple good Hog counters, you're cooked, because if you outcycle one, they have the other. But when you have Hog-bait, you have multiple win conditions that can potentially get damaged. Even Dark Goggins can chip away for some reliable damage. All right, I'm gonna make the changes. I'm gonna go E-Spirit here because that pairs a lot better with Bush. And then, oh wait, what am I putting Bush in for though? Maybe, okay. Let me think about how I want to do this. Maybe Skeletons, maybe Ice Golem. I need Vines or something. I need some sort of a spell, I feel like. I think, let me just try without Ice Golem. Because we do have Wall Breakers and Hog that can kite. I just want to see how this feels. It might be ridiculous, but I don't know. We're doing some science here. Science is good. It's good for learning. Okay, JH the prick. Nice. I know a JH, but he's a good guy. Let's go for a Bush here. If you're watching this, JH, I love you. Okay, so the Bush is going to tickle that. So we already know that he has Barb Barrel. And that could mean quite a few decks. Okay. So this could be a Golem deck. And I do not want it to be a Golem deck because I don't have an Ice Golem anymore. I'm going to go Wall Breakers here. He has Tornado. So it's going to be a Golem deck. He might have a Pump. We're going to take that connection, though, to the Dome, obviously. Let's go for a Dart like this. I'm going to go for a... Oh, that's a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, that's actually beautiful. Skelly's pull that back. No, don't die, Dart. Okay, thank God. We have a Bush now. I like that Bush. I'm going to go Wall Breakers opposite. He's probably going to Barb Barrel. Then I go Dart like this. Don't take 2 hits, Dart. Please, thank you. And then I do this. I go Bush on the right. That's a nasty threat on the left. Dark Goggins will kill that entire thing if he doesn't NATO. Does NATO. Then we get a little E-Spirit down here. Get in front, E-Spirit. Oh, that's so good. That's perfect timing. And I could have hit a Vines there, but I just didn't feel like it was necessary. I'm going to take a shot from the E-Drag. Maybe. I don't think it's that important. Okay. Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's still going to do fat damage. And we're just playing with our food here. I mean, he really can't get anything together. He has cycled his Evos. Okay, I wish I could have got a Hog in front of that, but I think I'll just let it go. Okay, he defends anyway, which is perfect. Okay, that was a bad E-Spirit by me. And every elixir counts. But we're just going to go in like this. Okay, once again, I made a little mistake there, but I don't think it'll matter if both connect. Okay, one connects, that's fine. Quick Hog over here. And he's going to load up for a nasty Golem push soon. So we're going to want to make sure that we keep applying pressure and kind of just spread him thin. We're going to need a 2-tower lead if we want any chance of beating this guy in the end. So let's get a Dart down here. Nice and low. We can let that Baby Dragon do a little bit of damage. Let's get a little E-Spirit over here. I'm going to Vines because he's not expecting it really quickly. He has an E-Golem, which I'm going to quickly Musketeer, and then I need a turret. Okay, this is not looking too good for us. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go Wall Breakers here. I'm going to get this Dart down. We do have a nice lead of damage, though. And I think if I Vines these, it might kill the E-Drag, which is really good. And I can go Skellies like this. And I think I'll just go Defensive Hog here. And then Wall Breakers as well, just to make sure nothing breaks through. Let's get another Dart over here. That's going to absolutely shred. He has to Tornado or something. And then I can just go Vines like this to grab these 3. Pull this back. He does. Okay, he's probably going to take my tower here. Let's get an E-Spirit down. Okay. Yeah, he's got my tower, so that's fine because we can just go in for this. We're getting some elixir back. I have Vines to support. Where's the Mini P.E.K.K.A.? There it is, Vines. Okay, so we essentially had the 2-tower lead. And because of that, we were able to just hold on to that massive lead, pinch off the rest of his tower, and then it was over. I mean, we're just 7-0 here. Every form of hog-bait has worked so far. Every single form. This is a little bit disgusting. I'm going to have to come back, I think, refine the hog-bait that I think is the very best, and then we'll have to play a challenge with it. But my golly, is this fun, and I love it. It combines my two favorite playstyles, hog-bait and log-bait. Hog and log-bait for hog-bait. You get the idea. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Check out Code Sweaty and go to sweatyclash.com if you want some sick merch. Not cookout merch. Not quite cookout merch, but hey, that would be sick, wouldn't it? Cookout, sponsor me or something like that. Or I will keep playing hog-bait until your company crumbles.